So here we are again. I'm making up a video for Friday. Yesterday was Friday, and I didn't get a chance. My wife and I are playing around with our morning routines, and although I'm getting my studies and my a lot of stuff in, I'm not getting a chance when I normally do to do the video, so I end up forgetting and not getting to it. So here I am doing Friday's video. This is Ezekiel 13 to 15, and in it we read something really interesting. And if for those of us who are parents, it's really important, because we see here that as God is talking about what He's upset about with them, is that He says that they murdered His children. Now, they murdered their own children. They sacrificed their children to gods. And but God's letting us know, our Lord is letting us know, that our children are His children. They're His. This goes along with a book that I'm reading with from Dr. Tony Evans, about kingdom parenting, kingdom children. And him pointing out that we really need to understand that God expands His kingdom through our children, and we have the responsibility of raising them in such a way that they come to know Him. We raise them so that the path to Him is available to them, and that they would understand what the kingdom is all about. And so reading the scripture, it was like, whoa, okay, it's very clear here that God considers that our children are His children, and we are to be very careful. We have responsibilities, and we will be held accountable for it. He was angry with Israel because they were murdering His children. And I mean, we could get into the whole abortion issue, but we're really talking about the church here, and Christian parenting, and not what's happening in the world. I hope and I would pray that Christians would understand the importance of life, and would never consider abortion. And people get into tough situations, and we understand that, but murder's not the answer to these things, and God holds us accountable for it. These are His children. They're His children, and we can't even say that they're a reflection of us. We're supposed to raise them in such a way that they are a reflection of Him, of His glory, of who He is, of His attributes. And people are, and they're supposed to go out into the world and expand the kingdom with the influence that the kingdom has on people, of demonstrating what mercy and grace is, what compassion is, what love is as much as we can understand it, because love, because God is love, and love, and God's incomprehensible. That means that everything about God is incomprehensible. His mercy, love, grace, forgiveness. We can understand the manifestations that we see today, but that doesn't give us there's nobody who can tell you what love is. There isn't. Not what God's love is. We see aspects of it as we see aspects of God. And we have to understand as parents, this is an awesome responsibility we have. My children are in the back. This is an awesome responsibility we have to raise these children, not with the do's and don'ts, but in the relationship. Let's not teach them the law. Let's teach them relationship. Danny Silk really has some fantastic material on this in his revelation of it, of teaching children to protect people's hearts, to protect the parents' hearts, to protect God's heart, the vulnerability of what love is, of not wanting to obey a bunch of rules, but coming to understand what is the priority. What is the priority of the parent, and protect that? What is the priority of God, and protect that? It's a much different approach. It makes a lot more sense when we're people who are not under law anymore, and yet we put our children under law. So, anyway, you have a blessed Friday, but considering this is Saturday now, I'm sure you had a blessed Friday, and may today also contain all the blessings that you desire. God bless.